one. Go. Friends, we need to go. We need to go. Now it just means some of you, like I said, cross the street, cross the city, cross the border, cross the ocean. Yeah? I know one of my friends, he said, I'm called to northern Kenya from Malawi. And he believed in God for a flight, and the flight didn't show up, so he got on a bus. And he took a bus up through Malawi, through Tanzania, through Kenya, and he got there with his family, 2 children, his wife, up to northern Kenya, right up close under Somalia. He said, he spent like 4 days by bus getting there, because he said, I'm called to go to North Africa, so I'm going to go by bus. Even if it takes me a week, I'm going to get there. I'm called to go, and nothing will stop me, because I will be rich in eternity. I will be rich in love. I want to stand on that sea of glass and see thousands of people there because of my life. Friends, that's your call, to be rich in love. For thousands of people to be there because of you. Now is the time for Africa. Now is the time for Africa. Friends, the nations need Zambia and Zambian missionaries. Now, England needs to send missionaries, but we've had some thousands of missionaries out of England. We need thousands of Zambian missionaries. Amen? America sends some thousands of missionaries. We need Zambian missionaries. Brazil has started to send thousands, and that's wonderful. South Korea has started to send thousands. You know, the biggest mission-sending nations on earth, in the top 5, we have Brazil, South Korea, and Nigeria. And they used to be mission-receiving nations, and now they're mission-sending nations, sending thousands of missionaries. I believe that this is the call of sub-Saharan Africa. Friends, we have the gospel. The bride here in Africa is powerful, is beautiful, is full of faith, is full of love, is willing to serve, is willing to lay down our lives. We're willing to go. Friends, my pastor in England before I came on missions was a Zimbabwean. He got a nurse. To become a missionary to England from Zimbabwe, he became a mental health nurse, and he shook that town that we were in. He came and he was willing to go low and, serve people in their sickness so that he could preach the gospel in England. He came in humility to transform nations. And that's the thing about Africans and Zambians, is that we're willing to go low in order to go. Amen? We're willing to go low in order to go. We're willing to learn. We're willing to serve. We're willing to lay down our lives. We are full of faith and love and the Spirit. But friends, where are we going to go? That's the question. Where are we going to go? I feel tonight the call is just to say, yes, I'm willing, Lord. Where you call, I will go. Amen? When God called us to Malawi, all he said in England was, leave and I'll show you which nation to go to. We said, great, we're gone. We didn't know where to go. He said, leave and I'll show you. I believe tonight you say, God, I'm willing to go. Whether that's crossing the street, crossing the city, crossing a border, crossing an ocean, I'm willing to go. Are you willing to take a stand tonight and say, where you call, I will go. Where you call, I will go, because I'm a sent one, because I'm a missionary, because the Great Commission is my commission, because the world needs Africans. If you're willing to do that, stand with me and say to the Lord, I am willing to go. I am willing to go. I am willing to go. I will cross the city. I will cross the border. I will cross the streets. I will cross the oceans. I will go by bus. I will go by foot. I will go by plane. I will go by boats. I will go. I will go. Hallelujah.
I will go. I will go. Hear me, Africans. It's time for Africa to take the gospel to the nations of the world. Say it again. I will go. I will go. We have had missionaries coming from all these continents. Europeans have come to us. Asians have come to us. South Korea has come to us. But hear me well, I am a missionary. You need to realize that you are a missionary, and you carry the weight that will go to the nation. Let nothing hinder you from becoming that which God has called you to be. I will go. Say it again. I will go. We shall go by air. We shall go on foot. We shall go by bus. We shall go, we shall go, we shall go, because God is on our side. We want to celebrate the Lord's doing in our lives. We want to celebrate what God is doing. We thank God for Africans that have risen strong. Nigeria has taken its position. Nigerians have gone to all different parts of the nations. They've taken the gospel. Sub-Sahara, it's our time. Zambia, it's our time. Zimbabwe, it's our time. Namibia, it's our time. It's our time to take the gospel to the distant places. I want us all to rise and let's worship our God right now. Tell God, Lord, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Don't give the excuse of no money. Don't give the excuse of how much you have been broken in your life. There is an opportunity that God has given unto you. The opportunity to say yes to Him. The opportunity to dive into the wave, because the wave is flowing, and those that are willing will dive on that wave and say, I am ready to go. I am ready to go. I am ready to go. We thank you, Jesus. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. My soul say yes. Say yes. Say yes. My soul say yes. Say yes to the Lord. Now, as we are singing this song, but my soul says yes, I want you to agree with God. I want you to agree with what God has called you to do, and say yes to go for the gospel. Let's sing it together. My soul say yes. My soul say yes.
Oh, say yes.
Say yes.
Oh, say yes. My soul say yes. Oh,
say yes.
Everyone. Oh, my soul say yes.
My soul say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Oh, my soul say yes. Say yes to
what God said to you, say, boy, you want God to me now. When God says go, you shall go. When God calls, you shall answer the call. Sumina.